Hello and welcome to another Purveyor of Lightroom quick tip. Today we're going to be covering virtual copies. Virtual copies can actually virtually change your life or make your workflow that much easier. For those of you that don't know what a virtual copy is, it is just as it says, it's the ability to work with one photograph without making multiples physical copies of the other. They're virtual. Okay, and Lightroom makes this so easy. You'll be doing this all the time. So let's give an example here. I just got done working on this photograph, so I did all the retouching, and I'm happy with the photograph now. And now I'm looking at the photograph and I'm going, I wonder how this particular photograph would look in black and white. I wonder how it would look maybe with a sepia tone or a split tone. Well, I don't want to undo all this work that I just did. And I sure as heck don't want to go to my hard drive now and make 3 copies of this file. Okay, so that's where virtual copies come into play. And let me show you how easy it is. Okay, so here in the library module, we select the photograph that we want to make a virtual copy. Now you can do it 2 ways. You can right click on it and then select create virtual copy, okay, or you can come up to the menu and hit photo create virtual copy, whichever way you're more comfortable with, or you could even memorize the shortcut. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm saying, I'd like to see this picture 3 different ways. So I'm going to create 2 virtual copies. So I'm going to right click, create virtual copy, and there now we have 2 copies. And I'm going to come back and select the original again and create another virtual copy. So now you can see we have 3 copies of this photo. Now the important thing to understand here is we don't have 3 physical copies of this photograph on our hard drive. So we're not taking up 3 times the space. There's only 1 copy of the actual photograph on your computer, and Lightroom is doing the magic in the background. Okay? So you'll also notice now that the photos are labeled when I hover over them. This is 1 of 3, this is 2 of 3, and 3 of 3. Okay, so I have 3 copies, and you'll notice that the lower left here, not here, but here, has a little page curl. That's symbolizing to me that this is a virtual copy and not the original. So this way I can tell which one is the original and which one is the virtual copies. So how do I work with them? Just like any other photo now, I just select the one and I go into the develop module, and let's say I want to see how this looks in black and white, and I'm going, let me try a couple of my presets here. I'm thinking maybe this would look good in the old Vivian Maier technique. Okay, so there's my preset for Vivian Maier, the black and white, and I like that. Okay, so we've got now this version in black and white. Notice we still have the original untouched. We now have a black and white version, but I'd like to see how maybe a sepia tone looks and compares. So let's go ahead and develop this 3rd virtual copy. And this one here, I'll try a couple presets. Antique, Cinescope, sepia tone. Okay, I like that. Okay, so now I go back to the library and you can see I have 3 distinct versions of the same photograph. And the beauty is, okay, I can now compare them. Okay, just select the photographs, all 3, and then go into survey mode, and now I can look at these pictures side by side and decide what treatment I actually like and which photograph I want to go with. Or if you're working for a client, isn't this a great way to turn around and offer your client triple the amount of photos with not triple the amount of work? So hopefully you get the idea how it works. One last thing I would like to just cover there quickly is, maybe we want to make 5 virtual copies or 6 or 7. That can get kind of cumbersome. You don't want to have all these photos just filling up your browser window here. You can do this by just simply highlight the photos and then say collapse all in a stack. And now all the photos are stacked, and you'll notice it has 3 here. Okay, and so now if I want to see the 3 photos that are part of the stack, I just simply hit that and I can see that, or I can hit here and collapse the stack at will. So this way it doesn't become cumbersome. So there you go, virtual copies. I think if you use them, I think you're going to find them your new best friend. Okay, until next week, you guys take care.